welcome to today's English class of grade 4. Today we are in unit 5, the largest living bird. Okay, so under that we'll be doing how often, like sometimes, always, never, usually and often. You might be thinking we did the same thing in the last episode too, but today we are focusing on listening skill. Okay, so we are doing something, we listen something and do accordingly. So you must have practice in the previous units, listening practices. So we'll do listening comprehension today. Before that, let me talk about sometimes, always, never, usually and often, or often. Just like in the previous episode, we will revise those things for some time and then only we will do listening comprehension work. Are you ready for that? Are you clear what I am telling you? Yes, we will practice adverbs of time like sometimes, always, never, usually and often first, and then only we will do listening comprehension. I hope you are ready for that. Okay, before going to that practice section, I have few questions regarding your daily habits. Are you ready to answer those questions? I think yes. Okay, let me put the first question to you. Questions regarding your daily habits. And remember the words that I told you in the beginning to answer these questions. Okay, so my first question is, how often do you comb your hair? Very simple question. How often do you comb your hair? How often? So you can say always or every day. We comb our hair every day, right? Let me put next question to you. Are you ready? Okay, here it is. How often do you brush your teeth? How often do you brush your teeth? How often? Is it always? Obviously, we need to brush our teeth always, or we can say every day, right? Every day or always. Both can be right. Similarly, third question. Here it is. How often do you drink milk? So it may vary, so answers may vary. Some of you may drink it every day and others may drink sometime, because it's not sure that everyone like it, isn't it? So answer may vary, sometime, always, every day, right? Or usually. It could be usually. Now let's move to fourth question. Here it is. The fourth question is, how often do you do exercise? Do you do exercise? Do you like it? You should do it. So how often do you do it? We should do it every day. But you may not get time, right? So answer according to your routine. Either you might say every day, always. If you do always, then you can say always. I do exercise. I always do exercise. I usually do exercise. If you do not do daily, then you can say I usually do exercise. Or if you do sometimes only, you can say I do exercise only sometimes, or sometimes I sometimes do exercise, right? So you can answer that way. Alright, one more question about your daily routine. This is the final one. How often do you go for a walk? How often do you go for a walk? Do you go daily? May not be, right? You may not get time, but you should go for a walk daily. Or always, I go for a walk. I always go for a walk. I go for a walk every day, right? So you may answer like that. Okay, what did we talk about just now? How often or how often? Both are correct. So how often? We talked about how often. Yes, let me pass it over here. How often? So what were the answers? Yes, answer could be right. Like it could be always, right? If you do the actions, okay, often. How often? Obviously, you must remember how often mean frequency of action. How many times we do repeatedly do the actions. हामी कतिचोटि गर्छौँ दिनमा हामी सबै एक्टिभिटीहरू जति पनि एक्टिभिटीहरू गर्छौँ कतिचोटि गर्छौँ कसरी गर्छौँ ओके सो हाउ मेनी टाइम्स frequency of the action त्यो action कतिचोटि गर्छौँ for that we use these words okay so always दिनदिनै okay if it is 100% if you repeat the action for every day always सधैँ गर्ने काम always okay so here it is always all right then what is there another 100% every day okay what is there always after always every day also refers 100% okay I do exercise every day okay next word is every day so I think you remember the next word tell me what is it yes okay often we often do exercise okay okay next word what is there sometimes okay here is the card of sometimes we do some activity only few times that is sometimes and next what is here never okay never some work we do never 0% we don't do if we don't do any work then that is never okay so here is never okay I have one more word over here usually okay visually so if we do some work less than always or every day maybe 80% right always every day mean we do every day we don't miss it so there is 100% but usually is less than that okay so there is the word usually as well okay are you clear about that so on the basis of this word do you know what we are going to do today okay so you might not have you cannot guess I think what we are going to do but let me tell you what we are going to do with these words okay we are going to play a game I know that most of you like games don't you yes you like games so I have brought a game based on these words how often alright so it's going to be a lot of fun so let's do this let's enjoy the game okay so for that I have brought a chart big chart okay so let me put it on the board okay let me put this chart on the board okay so let's go through these what is there in the chart let's see first before I tell you how do we play this game okay so do not forget adverbs these adverbs to use in this game how often always every day sometimes never and usually because you are going to use these words in the game okay you have to remember these words adverbs of time okay and now here how often do you how often do you okay something is there after how often do you something is there and these all are activities okay how often do you and these are activities like let me read number 1 what is there watch TV watch TV is there number 2 go to dentist number 3 watch movie. Number 4, watch cartoon. Number 5, take a shower. Take a shower means bath, right? Take a shower. Clean your room. Number 7, see your friends. Number 8, have English classes. Number 9, wash your hands. Number 10, eat fast foods. And number 11, eat an ice cream. Number 12, do exercise. Number 13, 13, go for swimming. Number 14, dance. Number 15, play in mobile. Play game in mobile. And number 16, get your hair cut. So these all are activities we do in our daily life. But frequency varies, right? So frequencies varies. कति पटक गर्छौं कति गर्छौं भन्ने कुरा it is different according to us, isn't that? So let's play a game on the basis of this chart and these words. Okay, now let me tell you how we play. So here I have brought numbers, all numbers from 1 to 16. Okay, 1 to 16, all numbers are over here in this box. So what I will do is turn wise. Okay, if it is in the class, what can you do is you can call students one by one, and you can pick up, one person can pick up one slip, and there is number, and that number matches over here because we have up to 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, up to 16. So whatever number comes over here when you pick up a sheet or slip, so number comes and you, according to that number, we match over here. Suppose if I pick up 10 over here, so 10 is what? Eat fast food. So if you get number 10, then you have to make question using how often do you, and then this clue, how often do you eat fast food, and then question mark. Okay, so how often do you eat fast food, question mark, and then answer will be from here. So how often do you eat fast food? Should we eat every day? Obviously not. We should not eat fast food every day. So what do you do? Then maybe sometimes. Okay, sometimes is fine. Okay, sometimes could be the answer for that. I sometimes eat fast food. So that could be the answer. Are you ready and clear with what to do in this game? Okay, you must be excited to play this game. Now let's start. Okay, let me pick up a number from here. Okay, let me see which number is it. Can you guess which number is it? Let me see. Okay, what is this? May not be visible. Anyway, let me tell you. This is number 4. Now let's see what is there in number 4. Okay, here it is, like number 4. Number 4 is watch cartoon, right? So watch cartoon. Now we have to make question. We have to make questions from this 4 number. So how to make it? So how often? We need how often for that. First of all, we take how often. Then what should we do? How often? Then we need to add do you. Okay? How often do you? How often do you? What is for number? Watch. WATCH. Watch cartoon. Okay, then this is a question. We put question mark at the end. How often do you watch cartoon is the question. Or you can develop it as a dialogue. So A speaks, how often do you watch cartoon? B can reply. How does B reply? Yes, B can reply from here. Do you watch cartoon? Is it always? Every day? Sometimes? never, or usually? I know you watch cartoon a lot, so maybe usually, okay? So answer could be usually. I usually watch cartoon. I usually watch cartoons, right? Okay, so it could be vary according to your answer. Okay, you can change it as well. So, okay, let's continue the game. Okay, so let's pick up the next number. What could be the next number? Let's see what is there. Okay, not this one, not this one. I'm very well choosy. Let me choose. Okay, here. Here is the number. What is it? What is it? It's, let me give you a clue. 1, and again there is 1. That's 11. 1, 1, 11. Okay, what is there in the 11? Eat an ice cream. Eat an ice cream. I like it so much. So I think the same with you. So let's make question using how eat an ice cream. So how can we make this? Just like this example, we can do how often do you eat an ice cream, and then question mark. Okay, we may like eating ice cream, but we do not eat always. Do we eat every day, always? Not really, right? So we eat it sometimes. Sometimes could be the answer. We eat an ice cream sometimes only, right? Or we can say we sometimes eat an ice cream. That's all. Okay, let's pick up another number. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, let me try it. Another number. Here it is. What's there? Let me see what is there. Okay, it is a single digit. So not above 10. And it is number 7. Tantarang. So 7 matches over here. See your friends. See your friends. Yes, see your friends mean meet your friends. Okay, meet your friends. See your friends. So let's make questions out of that. Okay. See your friends. Now what do we need to add? Come on, tell me. Yes, we need to add how often do you. Okay, so we say how often do you see your friends? Question mark. How often do you see your friends? Question mark. And what should be your answer? Do you meet your friends always, every day, sometimes, never, usually? Obviously, we meet our friends every day, either every day or always. Both are 100%. So, I meet my friends every day. I meet my friends, or I see my friends. I see my friends, I meet my friends every day. So, answer is every day, right? Okay, let's play it one more time. This is for the last time, okay? So, are you ready? Alright, so here is the number. Okay, I know you are very excited to play this game. So, you can try this game at your home with your siblings, brothers, sisters, and friends as well, and with your family members. So, whenever you have free time and difficult to pass time, this could be an interesting task to do. Okay, gather all your family members and quickly develop numbers, then put a chart, and then every member can pick up a piece of paper from here in the box, and then they have to make question. Okay, another number is, okay, this is a single digit word number again. Any guess what is it? Okay, this is just 1. Okay, 1. Number 1, what is there? Watch TV. How often do you watch TV? Okay, so number one. Number one, now let's make question. Let's form question. How often do you watch TV? How often do you watch TV? Perhaps this is also from the beginning one, right? Maybe always or every day, right? So, how often do you watch TV? We can answer always or every day. I watch TV every day or always. Okay, from here now we will not pick up number. From here, is there any activity that we do only sometimes or usually? I think yes. Watch cartoon, maybe sometimes, right? Watch cartoon, maybe sometimes. This action we do sometimes. And what other things? What about go to dentist? Do we go to dentist? Sometimes, right? Sometimes. And which activity we never do here? Come on, can you tell me? I think there is no any activity that we do never do. Maybe go for swimming. Do you go for swimming? If you have not gone, then you can say, I never go for swimming. How often do you go for swimming? You can answer, I never go for swimming. So winter is approaching and we don't go, right? We don't go like to go. So you can say, I never go for swimming. So in this way, you can answer these. Okay? Isn't that interesting? Yes. All right. Now let's move to next activity. What is there? Let's see. Okay. So we are heading towards the main activity of today. All right. So what is the main activity that I informed you in earlier? What are we going to do today? Listening, of course. We are doing listening today. So make sure your listening devices are on. You can listen well. Good. So listen carefully. Pay attention. Okay, you have to pay really good attention to listen. Okay, because listening takes great effort. Anyway, it is interesting as well. So okay, let's read the instruction first. Okay, what is here? Let's see here. Look, listen and do. So you need to do at a time. Look, you have to look and listen and do something. So you have to put more effort for that. Okay, look. Where to look now? Here's a picture. Look at a picture. Look at a picture and tell me, what can you see over here? We can see two little, a girl and boy. A boy and a girl. Okay, two people. Two children are here. And what are they doing? Okay, what are they doing? I think they are talking, but I can see food in front of them. So they must be eating, or okay, this is the guest. This is just a guess. It may be right or may not be right. What are the questions over here? Let's see. So look at the picture and answer the following questions. Okay, we have two questions and we have to answer according to the picture. That's why you need to look at this picture very carefully with attention. Okay, look at here. Okay, we have already discussed about picture. Perhaps we can answer these questions now. Okay, राम्ररी हेर्नुस् ल picture, because we have to answer according to this picture. Who are they? Okay, same questions that we discussed. Who are they? We don't know who are they, but we can guess who are they. Maybe brother or sister. Okay, these people may be brother or sister, siblings. Okay, that could be. And then number second, where are they? Okay, this is a little bit easy to guess. They must be in the kitchen, right? Because you can see food and all the utensils on the table. Usually we can see such view in kitchen, so they must be in kitchen, right? So this is the answer. So we have answered these both questions. Now let's move further. What is there? Okay, so we have exercises based on something. What is that? Listening, of course. Here, okay, let's read. B. Listen to the teacher or the tape. You are listening to your teacher, okay? It's me. You are going to listen to me. I'm not going to play any audio today. I'm going to read audio file myself, and you have to do the following exercise, and that is complete the following sentences with the words given in the box. So easy, see? Usually, sometimes, always, often, and never, same words that we have practiced. So it's going to be very easy. That's why we play this game, right? There is a relation with this activity, with this listening activity. So it must be very easy for you to solve these questions. So as I told you, I will read out the script, tape script, a small paragraph, and then you have to do this. You have to fill in the blanks over here. So what do you have to fill? See here, Gopal ... makes noise in the class. So how often? How often Gopal makes noise in the class? You have to answer, maybe usually, sometimes, always, often, never. Any word could fit over here, but you have to listen and fill up the exact word that is there in the tape script. Okay? Did you get that? I think so. So any word could fit into this blank. जुनै पनि हुन सक्छ, तर what you have to fill? Exactly the one which is there in the tape script. Okay? Number second, he does his homework. How often does he do his homework? You have to answer usually, sometimes, always, often, never, just like that. Number third, he quarrels with his friends. How is he and how he behaves with his friends? Quarrels mean fight. Okay, fight. How often does he fight with his friends? Quarrels. Okay. Number 4, he comes to school late. So he usually comes to school late, sometimes comes too late. It could be any word, so write down the word. And number 5, the last one is teachers are angry with him. How often? How often teachers are angry with him? You have to fill up the word, okay? So this is very easy exercises. Listen carefully, pay attention, and do the exercise. All right? Okay. So let me read the text script, and you keep on looking at exercise. Listening text, Unit 5. I have a friend. His name is Gopal. We studied together in class 4. He always makes a noise in class. He never does his homework. He sometimes quarrels with his friends. He often comes to school late. Teachers are usually angry with him, but he never listens to them. Dear students, I hope you have listened to the text and you must have found some answers too. Anyways, let me tell you, I will read the text 2 more times. Okay, this was just first attempt, so no need to worry whether you have found answers or not. Now I'm going to read the tape script 1 more time. 2 more time left. 1 more time I'm going to read it. 1 already finished. So this time pay attention and fill up the blanks. Okay? So let me read it again. Listening text, Unit 5. I have a friend, his name is Gopal. We study together in class 4. He always makes a noise in class. He never does his homework. He sometimes quarrels with his friends. He often comes to school late. Teachers are usually angry with him, but he never listens to them. Okay, this time you must have filled up all the blanks. Have you filled up? Yes, you must have filled up the answers. Now one more final reading is left. One more final reading is left, and I hope this time you are not going to write the answer, but only going to check it. You must have done answers within 2 listenings. Now this third listening is for just to check whether your guess is right or wrong. Alright? Okay, here it goes. The third listening, third and last listening. Listening text, Unit 5. I have a friend, his name is Gopal. We study together in class 4. He always makes a noise in class. He never does his homework. He sometimes quarrels with his friends. He often comes to school late. Teachers are usually angry with him, but he never listens to them. So we have gone through third listening as well. Now let me show you answers. Okay, I know that you have already checked with the listening. Then also I am going to show you the answer. Gopal, what is the answer? Yes, always. Gopal always makes a noise in class. Number second is he never does his homework. Very bad boy. Never does his homework. Number third, he quarrels with his friends. Is sometimes. He sometimes quarrels with his friends. Number 4, he comes to school late. So what are 2 words left? Yes, often. He often comes to school late. And then finally, teachers are, obviously only one word is left, that is usually. Teachers are usually angry with him. He means Gopal. So this is very easy task we have already completed. Congratulations to you and me as well, because we have finished our listening exercise. So we have finished listening exercises based on these words. Now further we are going to practice these words a little bit more. Okay. For that, what I have brought is, okay, here I have brought a conversation. Let's practice conversation. Okay, conversation that is based on the same topic. And there is a work. While practicing this conversation, you have to do one more thing. The thing is that the work is that you have to find out more words. You have to find out the words, these words. Okay, you have to find these words in the conversation. Are you ready for that? I hope you are ready. Okay, so here it is. Let's start. This is conversation between Sonam and Samira. Okay, Sonam. Samira, you look sad today. Sad. Okay, not happy. Sad today? What happened to you? What happened to you? Sonam is curious to know what happened to Samira. So, Samira, you look so sad today. What happened to you? And what she answers, let's see. Samira, yeah, my tooth is aching. So her tooth is aching. That's why she's very unhappy. Not happy, but unhappy. Okay. So my tooth is aching. Then Sonam. Oh, so sad. Sonam becomes sad as Samira was sad. So sad. And then she asked, how often do you eat ice cream and chocolates? How often do you eat ice creams and chocolates? And Samira answers, I love ice cream and chocolate. I love ice cream and chocolate. I always eat ice cream and chocolate. Chocolates or chocolate. Okay, that's fine. So I always eat this. I always eat. Always eat. And then next. Sonam. Oh Samira, you should eat these things sometimes only. Sometimes you have to reduce it. Sometimes only. And what about brushing your teeth? What about you brushing your teeth? How often do you brush your teeth? How often do you brush your teeth? Okay, here must be question mark. How often do you brush your teeth? Question mark. And then Samira, I usually brush my teeth. Usually brush my teeth? Do we say usually? What does usually mean? Usually mean there is less degree of always and every day, right? So should we brush our teeth usually only? Obviously not. How often should we brush? Every day, right? We should brush our teeth every day. Next, usually same question is asked. You should never forget to brush. And sometimes you should visit your dentist. And sometimes you should visit your dentist too. Right, alright. Then, Samira, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. She was in pain. Okay, just sit. Okay, thank you. So we have completed it. We have completed this dialogue. Now, did you notice frequency words, adverbs over here? I highlighted those words while reading. So you must have remembered these words, right? So, okay, Samira looks so sad today. What happened to you? Here, tooth is aching. So how often is question, and the words like always, and then sometimes. Okay, so these words were there. So on the basis of that, let's complete one exercise over here. Okay, matching. Samira brushes her teeth. What should be the answer? Yes. Samira brushes usually. Okay, what should not be done? She eats chocolates and ice cream always. And then Sonam suggested Samira to brush. Never forget. He also told her to visit dentist sometimes. Okay, finally one more exercise is left over here. It is fill in the blanks. We should brush our teeth always. We should thus forget to do our homework. Never. We can sometimes watch television. We usually do exercise in the morning, and then finally, how often do you take shower? Okay, this is the end of our exercises. Now I hope you have learned this well. That's all for today. Thank you.